Good morning, everyone. Again, I am Carissa P. Bautista, and for today, I will report and share with you about the Table of Specifications or the TOS. So, what is Table of Specifications? Okay, Table of Specifications is a tool used to ensure that a test or assessment measures the content and thinking skills that the test intends to measure. It means that before we will make a test or exam or assessment, we should make first the TOS or the Table of Specifications so that we will know how many items that we should place in every learning competencies or objectives we have. Okay, so take note. Sometimes called a test blueprint. TOS or Table of Specifications is sometimes called a test blueprint. Why? Why test blueprint? It is because this is a table that helps teachers align objectives, instruction, and assessment. It falls out what will be tested and how it will be tested. So therefore, it is a requireable test makers. So, last, a table of specifications is developed before, take note, before the test is written. Okay, so bago tayo gumawa ng test or exam as a future educators, ay kailangan muna natin gumawa ng TOS or Table of Specifications. Bakit? Para alam natin kung ilang items ang ilalagay natin sa bawat learning competencies or objectives na meron tayo. Okay, so now let's talk about the purpose of Table of Specifications. So, what is the purpose of Table of Specifications? Sabi dito, to ensure proper organization of assessment procedures that best represent the material covered in the teaching and learning process. So, take note, in general, the Table of Specifications identify the achievement domains being measured. It ensures that fair and representative sample of questions appear on the test. And the last one is to improve the content validity of the test. Okay? Again, the Table of Specifications or the purpose of Table of Specification is to identify the first achievement domains that being measured, and second, it ensures that fair and representative sample of questions appear on the test, and last, to improve the content validity of the test. So let's proceed to the importance of Table of Specifications. Why Table of Specification is important? Sabi dito, it is a foundational tool in designing tests or measures for research and educational purposes. Second, it provides the teacher with evidence that a test has content validity. That is covers what should be covered. Okay, listen, future educators. TOS or Table of Specifications is very important in order to ensure that the test we will able to construct is valid and reliable. Valid in a sense that all of the topics and all of the test items which could be placed inside the TOS that discussed by us teachers. So as a future educator, mahalagang malaman o matutunan natin kung paano gumawa ng TOS or Table of Specification. Bakit? Dahil may mga times din na kapag tayo ay mag-a-apply sa kahit na anong school, private or public man yan, lalo na sa public, baka mamaya tatanungin tayo kung marunong tayo gumawa ng TOS. O kaya kapag nag-apply tayo ng trabaho sa private school, okay, baka pagawan tayo ng TOS or Table of Specifications. Or tanungin tayo about TOS. Paano nalaman kung hindi natin alam gumawa nito? E di nga. Diba? Wala tayong maisasagot. So, ganun siya kahalaga. Kaya dapat matutunan natin ito as a teacher or as a future educators. Sa pag-prepare ng Table of Specifications o prepared of Table of Specifications, mahalaga ito. Dahil ito yung magiging guide natin para makagawa ng exam or test para sa mga estudyante natin. Okay? So next, Bloom's taxonomy. Are you familiar with this? Okay, so these are the levels of thinking were identified by Bloom in the 1950s, and these levels were revised by a group of researchers in 2001, Anderson and Krathwohl. So take note. The objectives were categorized into easy, average, and difficult levels. The first, the easy category, are the low-level questioning consisting of what? Remembering and understanding. Okay, the average category generally consists of applying and analyzing. And the last, the difficult category or higher level of questioning consisting of evaluating and creating. Okay? A table of specification is a matrix or the rows consist of a specific topic or competencies, and the columns or the objectives has in terms of Bloom's taxonomy. Again, there are three categories: easy, average, and difficult levels. The easy are the remembering and understanding. The average are the applying and analyzing. And the last one, the difficult category or the higher level of questioning, and this is consisting of evaluating and creating. Okay? So now we have different formats in doing a TOS or Table of Specifications. Take note, the TOS takes different forms depending on what teacher wants to show. Okay? So the different formats of Table of Specifications are one-way TOS, two-way TOS, and three-way TOS. So first, the one-way TOS. This is an example of one-way TOS. One-way TOS maps out the topics, test objectives, number of hours spent, format or placement of items, and number of percent of items. One-way TOS is easy to develop because it works around the objectives without considering the different levels of cognitive behaviors. Okay? So next, two-way TOS. Two-way TOS. This is an example of two-way TOS. Take a look at the picture. Two-way TOS. It reflects content, time spent, number of items, level of cognitive behavior targeted per test, content based on theory behind cognitive testing. Okay, last one. The three-way table of specifications or three-way TOS. This is last but this is the most popular format of TOS that reflects the features of one-way and two-way TOS. One advantage of this format is it challenges the test writer to classify objectives based on the theory behind assessment. It also shows the variability of thinking skills targeted by the test. For example, take a look at the picture. Three-way table of specification in Science 5. The 5 is the grade level of students. The grade level of students will be a pattern for us as a teacher to think whether the objectives are complex, easy, or difficult to attain. The second, we have the topic or content of the lesson. It means that the topics being covered. Okay? The next one, the learning objectives or the learning competencies. Ito yung makukuha natin sa CG or curriculum guide ng subject na ito. Or pwede rin tayo mag-isip as a teacher. Katulad nito, recall concepts about different types of star. Recognize, interpret, distinguish, determine, formulate. Okay? Next, the time spent. Saan nakuha itong 444224? The time spent. Pwedeng minutes, hours, or days. It depends. Ilang oras ba, minuto, o araw ang ginugon mo para ituro yung bawat topic na yon sa iyong mga estudyante. Okay? Naintindihan? Okay. The next one is the number of percentage of items. How to compute this? How did I get the 10? Kung makikita nyo. So, ganito ang formula. The time spent times total number of test items divided by the total number of time spent. So, sa first row, the time spent is 4 times the total number of test items, 50. 50 yung gusto kong ipa-exam sa mga students ko. Kaya 50 ang total number of items. Pwedeng, it depends. Pwedeng 30, 40, depende sa teacher. Okay? So, 4 times 50 is equals to 200. So, i-divide natin yung 200 sa total number of time spent. Ilan yung total number of time spent? Pag ipagpa-plus-plus natin to, 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4 is equals to 12, plus 2, 14, plus 2, 16, plus 4 is equals to 20. So, 200 divided by 20 is equals to 10. Kaya nakuha yung 10 doon sa number and percentage of items na nakalagay. So, yung 20, paano yung 20%? Paano? Ganito ang format. Ang format ay number of items divided by the total number of items times 100. Okay, ito yung format. Paano nakuha yung 20% doon? The number of items, 10. Okay, divided by 50. Yung total number of items na naman. Times 100 daw. 10 divided by 50 is equals to 0.2. 0.2 times, ita-times daw natin siya sa 100. So, 0.2 times 100 is equals to what? 20%. Tama ba? Compute mo nga. Okay. So, next, alam niyo na kung paano makuha ito. At ang next naman ay ang level of cognitive behavior. We have remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. This is the Bloom's taxonomy of objectives. So, ito yung natatap na yung Bloom's taxonomy of objectives. If it is lower, higher order thinking skills, or lower order thinking skills. Depende sa learning objectives na nilagay mo. So next, the item format. The item format. As a teacher, mag-iisip tayo kung ano yung gusto nating klase ng ipapa-exam natin sa ating mga estudyante. Pwedeng multiple choice, pwedeng identification, fill in the blanks, essay, etc. Okay? And the last one is the placement of items. Ano ito? Ito yung kung saan natin ilalagay yung item na yon. Sa number 1 to 10 ba? 50, 45 to 50, 11 to 20. Nakadepende sa iyo as a teacher. Okay? And then last, syempre, kapag gagawa ka ng TOS, need ng answer key. Okay? Don't forget the answer key kapag gagawa ka ng TOS para sa mga students mo. Pero huwag mo ito isama sa exam ha. Pag mag-exam na sila. Keep mo. Okay? So that's all. Thank you.